Mayor, Council, Chuck Katz, 1101 North First Street. Basically, my comment is that I'm glad this is happening, but with the passing, Measure L passes, what assurance will be made for the citizens of Banning that the funds that we receive from the TOT that's earmarked specifically for services in Banning, not to take away from Beaumont, but seriously, specifically minimize the future cuts in our services and personnel, etc., will be used for the purpose and no other programs? Is that the way it's been shown in all the paraphernalia for Measure L? It says that it's going to be used for cutting Banning costs and future costs. Now, is that correct?
The answer is the city's position is that this goes into the general fund, and anything that's paid out of the general fund could in fact be funded by this additional TOT tax. And that could be police, fire, paramedics, streets, roads, tree trimming, anything that comes out of the general fund. And this is our money. This is not Beaumont's or anyone else's. This is
I understand that part.
By Benny. Yeah.
No, I appreciate what Beaumont's doing in the Riverside County. So this money could also go to the Community Redevelopment Agency or the Banning Coastal Alliance or any outside interest groups?
No.
Or is it just going to be for services?
It goes into the general fund and is expended on anything we spend out of the general fund. The Alliance is a separate issue through redevelopment. This has nothing to do with redevelopment. Okay,
well, the reason I ask this is I know that the city employees have been laid off, and there's a shortfall of participation in the offices, and obviously they've let people go. Now, under the circumstances, I do have a question in regards to the cut in staff. It's Monday through.
Is it relevant to this issue?
It's Monday through Thursday.
That's not relevant to this issue.
Relevance to cost.
Mr. Mayor, members of the council, my name's Don Smith. I'd like to join the council on behalf of the citizens of Banning, thanking the county and the city of Beaumont in realizing that Fire Station 20 was being used by all three entities, and therefore it was in all three entities' best interest to keep that fire station open. And I'm glad to see that the cities have gotten to the cooperation level that they're able to negotiate in what was everybody's best interest in keeping that fire station open, with each party paying their fair share based on their use of the station. On behalf of the Measure L committee, of course, I'm excited because one of the things Measure L is for is to raise money to keep our services. And even though the city was able to lower the amount they're spending on fire as a result of this, they were able to keep the exact same services we currently have as far as fire goes, and having both fire stations stay open with the same staffing we had last year. The budget still does have a shortfall, which we all know. This will help. Measure L by law has to go into the general fund. It's no secret that 70% of the general fund is spent on police and fire, so it's also no secret that when any government agency goes to see what they're going to cut, the last thing they try to cut is police and fire. So any funds we can get into the general fund, such as Measure L, guarantees that we will have the funding to spend on police and fire. And once again, I urge everyone, hell yes. Thank you.
Thank you.